Did you know that every minute, the equivalent of one garbage truck full of plastic is dumped into the ocean? That's over 8 million tons of plastic waste every year. And if we don't change our habits, the oceans will have more plastic than fish by 2050. Scary, right? But here's the good news, you can be part of the solution. In this video, I'll show you how making small changes in your daily routine can have a big impact on our planet. You don't need to be perfect, and you don't have to make huge sacrifices. I'm going to walk you through simple, actionable steps to live more sustainably. These are changes that anyone can make, no matter where you are in your journey. From cutting down on waste to choosing smarter, greener options, I'll break down how you can start today. And trust me, if you follow along for just 3 days, you'll see and feel the difference. Ready to take the first step? Let's get started. Chapter 1, I am the change I seek. Speak your intentions loudly. If you want to start living sustainably, it begins with your mindset. When you wake up today, say out loud, I am the change I seek. This simple statement can transform your attitude towards sustainability. It's not just a phrase, it's a commitment. A study found that when people vocalize their goals, they are more likely to stick with them. So, make your intentions clear from the start. Every change begins with a thought, and the moment you say something, you give it power. Start by setting a small, achievable goal, like reducing your plastic use today. Begin to embrace this idea. Small shifts in your daily routine lead to bigger results. It's all about building momentum. If you consistently reinforce your commitment, you'll be surprised by how much impact one person can have. Statistics show that the average person uses about 100 plastic bags every year, which ends up in landfills or oceans. Just by switching to reusable bags, you're already making a difference. It's a reminder that even tiny actions add up. Speaking your intentions not only helps you focus, but it also aligns your thoughts with your actions. By saying, I choose sustainability, you're reinforcing a path of responsibility. Your words fuel your energy, so choose them wisely. Today, vow to start taking one small step toward a more sustainable lifestyle. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Remember, the planet doesn't need perfection. It needs consistent action from people like you. Chapter 2, My small choices create big impact. Celebrate the power of little wins. On day 2, focus on the small choices you make every day. It's easy to feel like individual actions don't matter, but they do. Each decision you make contributes to a larger environmental impact. For instance, if everyone in the US stopped eating meat for just 1 day a week, it would save the equivalent of 7.6 million cars worth of carbon emissions annually. That's how powerful small choices can be. This day is about celebrating those little wins. Maybe you use a bamboo toothbrush instead of plastic, or perhaps you walk instead of driving short distances. These may seem small, but they're huge in the grand scheme. When you begin to notice these little victories, you'll feel motivated to keep going. You'll begin to see how your individual efforts add up. It's like planting a tree. You won't see the full growth overnight, but it will become something meaningful over time. As you take these steps, remember that consistency is key. A recent study showed that 66% of consumers would pay more for sustainable products. If enough people choose these small, conscious actions, it can shift entire industries. Celebrate your journey, even when it's just a small action, because you are helping create change. As Mahatma Gandhi said, be the change you wish to see in the world. Your small actions are the start of something big. Chapter 3, I let go of waste. Declutter your life and your world. Day 3 is all about letting go of waste, both physical and mental. Sustainability doesn't just mean changing your habits around consumption, it also means decluttering your life. It's about clearing out the excess and choosing what truly adds value. Did you know that the average American household throws away about 81 pounds of clothing each year? That's an incredible amount of waste that could be donated, repurposed, or recycled. Start by looking around your home and identifying items you no longer need or use. The act of decluttering doesn't just reduce waste, it can also reduce stress. Letting go of unnecessary items also opens up space for sustainable choices. You can donate clothes, recycle old electronics, or repurpose materials for new projects. You'll be amazed at how much lighter and more focused you'll feel after you declutter. Psychologically, letting go of things you don't need can help clear your mind and align your actions with your goals. When you eliminate waste in your life, you create space for more sustainable habits to grow. This also reduces the demand for new goods and conserves natural resources. Did you know that textile waste is responsible for 92 million tons of waste globally every year? By decluttering, you're reducing your personal impact on this global problem. If you're enjoying these tips, don't forget to subscribe. There's much more to come in the next chapters. Chapter 4, I am resourceful. Transform trash into treasure. Today, tap into your creativity. Instead of throwing away things you no longer need, challenge yourself to repurpose them. Maybe you can turn an old t-shirt into a cleaning rag or use glass jars as storage containers. This is about being resourceful, not wasteful. A great example is the movement of upcycling, where people turn everyday waste into functional, even beautiful, objects. For example, furniture can be made from old wooden pallets, or you could craft your own planters out of used tin cans. The possibilities are endless. The beauty of this strategy is that it gives new life to old things while saving money and reducing waste. Research shows that upcycling can reduce the need for new raw materials, which saves energy and decreases carbon footprints. It's a win-win. When you view trash as treasure, your whole perspective changes. Instead of looking at old things as useless, you start to see them as opportunities for creativity. This approach not only benefits the environment but also brings a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. The next time you think about throwing something away, ask yourself, how can I turn this into something useful? In the end, resourcefulness makes you part of a bigger solution, and that's what sustainability is all about. Chapter 5, I choose conscious consumption, thoughtful buying, not impulsive. On day 5, focus on mindful consumption. The world doesn't need another impulsive purchase. Instead, ask yourself, do I really need this? Is it sustainable? Thoughtful buying is about making decisions based on need rather than desire. It's about considering the environmental cost of what you buy. Did you know that 100 million items of clothing are bought every year in the US, and about 85% of them end up in landfills within a year? That's an overwhelming statistic, but the good news is, you can choose differently. The goal here is not to avoid shopping altogether, but to make more intentional, thoughtful choices. When you buy something, ask yourself, is this item made to last? Is it eco-friendly? Is it supporting a company that values sustainability? Your choices have power. A 2020 report revealed that 66% of consumers are willing to pay more for sustainable brands. Conscious consumption also means investing in quality items, not just quantity. When you invest in things that last, you reduce waste over time. So, next time you're tempted by an impulse buy, take a moment to reflect on the long-term impact of your purchase. Remember, sustainability isn't about giving up what you want, it's about aligning your purchases with your values. Chapter 6, I speak up for sustainability, share your journey and inspire others. On day 6, it's time to become a voice for sustainability. It's one thing to live sustainably, but it's another to share your journey and inspire others. Talk about it with your friends, family, or on social media. Share the small victories and the changes you're making in your life. The more people you inspire, the bigger impact you can have. When you talk about your sustainable choices, you're normalizing the behavior and encouraging others to follow suit. Did you know that 63% of people say they want to live a more sustainable life, but they don't know where to start? By speaking up, you help others realize that they can make a difference, too. Sharing your story makes sustainability feel more accessible. You don't have to be perfect, but you can still be an advocate for change. Whether you're telling someone about the benefits of composting or simply explaining why you stopped using single-use plastics, your words have the power to shift mindsets. Together, we can create a ripple effect that leads to a more sustainable world. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips and motivation on how to live a greener life. Together, we can make a big difference. By following these 6 chapters, you'll see how simple actions can lead to long-term sustainable habits. Every small step you take contributes to a brighter future. Now, it's time to begin your journey.